Hey everyone, it's Josh from CollectionDX. A little treat today, a little history of the Bat Robo figure, which was released as Robat in the Convertors line, and here is the Convertors version. And then behind here I have a Taiwan knockoff that is pretty much the same, and the infamous Bat Robo versus Zectron. We're going to go through some of these and talk about the differences and its history and what makes them what they are. So this toy was originally released in 1985 by Mark as part of its Bird Robo line, right? And it was marketed as Bird Robo versus Zectron. So there was kind of two factions there. It was then repackaged into the Convertors line for the US and other markets under the Avarians subline. So they're also the bird flavored robots. There's a peacock and owl, etc. But the toy is basically unchanged, except I don't know if the original Japanese version has this ball or if it was added to the US for safety reasons at the end of the sword. But it's a plastic transforming bat to robot, which is, it's very nice, but they're often very fragile. You can tell the different releases by the stamp on the back. So this says Select 84 made in Japan, so that you know that this was the Converters release. The Mark one would say Mark and so forth. So that is that version there. This version here, Bird Robo, is basically the package is pretty much a rip off of the original Mark packaging for the Bird Robo versus Zectron. So it's got all the different robots and insects fighting each other. They have Bird Robo versus Zectron. They were marketed as being sort of enemies to each other. This particular one, it was an Italian import, produced by Convertors Inc. So there's all kinds of different, who knows, right, what's going on here. But it was made in Taiwan, and this one has some pretty rad art, which is probably directly lifted from the original release. But the instructions are in English. Robot to battling bat. Its speed and versatility as a night defender continually obstructs the insect invasion. Made in Taiwan. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oh, here's the sword again with the ball at the end, so maybe they're all that way. As you can see, there's really no difference between the two. The toy feels the same. The stickers are the same. Everything looks the same. What does this say on the back, though? Nothing. So the copyright has been wiped out, of course. But otherwise, and then there's a 1 and a 2. You can see the finish of the plastic is a little rougher. Like you see the little sprue remainders in there. But overall, it's a competent and quality bootleg with the same basic quality as the original. So it's a perfectly acceptable piece to have in your collection for the interesting packaging, and it's pretty much identical to the original. But then we get into Wackyville, right? This is Bat Robot versus Zectron, but a somewhat Batman character on the front. But oh my God, look at this face. It's the best. And this one again is an Italian import. Import the Amico Baby. Yeah, I don't know all this stuff is, but basically it is the package for Bird Robot, but they changed the type and the photos in some cases. They replaced the head with the bat, and they put a picture of Batman instead of the thing here. I just love that picture so much. And but they just blocked out man under the Batman logo, which is pretty crazy. But they did sort of Photoshop the bat head under every instance. And let's check out the toy here. Same ball at the end of the sword. Isn't that great? Now this one you can see the mold is a little more deteriorated. It's a little more loose, but it's pretty much the same mold as the other one. But now you've got this not Batman sticker on the chest. So that is, and this obviously keeps flopping open for some reason. Is there a clip? There's maybe clips in. All right, so obviously not the best quality item here. And you can see behind there is still the robot head. And if you want to get that wonderful bat mode, you would put these in the chest. Close that up, and then these legs, these wings come out like so. And basically like that's your bat right there. Not the most fearsome thing on the planet, but wow. Right? There's somebody was stretching there like, hey man, we got a bat toy. What if we tied that in with Batman? Yeah, that totally works. We could do that. And that's what you got there. Bat Robot. Yeah, so just an interesting little oddity in Japanese toy collecting, that you go from, you know, the cool looking select version with obviously quality to whatever's going on here with the Bat Robot. Oh my God. And I love bootlegs. Like, this is why I love bootlegs. They're just crazy, right? They just reimagine things that you're familiar with. Now, obviously I'm not a proponent of intellectual property theft, but you know, this company and this bootleg went out of business years ago, and nothing we can do about that now. So we might as well revel in the wacky interpretation of characters that we enjoy. And in this case, I am the knight. I am the Batman. This has been Josh from CollectionDX. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.